Hi everyone, this is Ashley with Dare to Dream Creations, and I wanted to show you guys what I plan to do with my A5 Complete Planner, knowing that it doesn't have December weeklies except for one and a couple daily pages. So I decided that I wanted to transform them into a weekly layout for the 3-ish weeks. So we have December 1st through 7th, December 8th through 14th, December 15th through 21st, and 22nd through 28th, because the following week, this one is doubled. So I decided that I would just transform all of these into weeklies so I can start this in December. So I wanted to kind of go over this, and my lighting is horrendous right now. Okay. Let me see if I can fix that real fast. 1 second. Okay, that's better. So let's see. I just looked and it's 9 boxes across for everything to fit. So I put little dots at the top of where I want the lineup to be. Now down this side is where we don't really have anything because that's our blank column. So this is the area that we are going to be most interested in. So I see here that the 6 starts here for all of them. So I'm going to go across and I'm going to write 6 at this line. Now you do not have to do it this way. I am doing it this way because I want to make sure that I have everything I need. Now I see a 12 here. 12, 12. At least I think that's what level it's at. Yep. I am not going to do all the in-betweens, so just be aware of that. I am just doing the major numbers that I will use mostly. So 6, 12, and then we need to go to 6, which I think is there. Okay, so we're just going to do 6. And 6, 6, 6. All right. And then for me, midnight is kind of useless, so I don't know that I would actually use it. So I'm just going to kind of leave it as that. Now, what we can do to get our dates is to take anything that has numbered in days, like the Agenda 52 is perfect, and use that to give us our dates at the top. Now, the one thing I will say is this is going to add bulk, and I know that I'm going to do this a lot, so maybe we will do some washi tape. No, I don't have any. Let's just write these in, actually. So this is the 1st, and this is Monday. This is the 2nd, and this is Tuesday. I guess I'm going a mixture of lowercase and uppercase. 3rd is Wednesday. 4th is Thursday. 5th is Friday. 6th is Saturday. And 7th is Sunday. So I wanted to get these set up just so that I have the dates in here. Now this one, we are going to take the white out, not the cream one. This is going to be the Tombow Mono Air 5. And I am going to white out those dates. So I'm going to take off this one here because this is not the date. So I'm only taking off the number here. And this one I will take off the January part. Because what I will do now is I will take, we're going to use the Uni Jetstream in the 0.5 again. So this is the 8th, the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th. Now again, we're going to move to the next one. And as you can see, this has the hourly. So what I'm thinking I might do is just draw lines through them because they are exactly the same. So I might just go like this to separate my days. So I can still have all that's there, but I can have a breakdown of my days. Now, of course, I will go through and get rid of these because those aren't useful, obviously. Trying to make sure that I get to the 6 on the other side. But this would allow me to be able to use this planner. Obviously, it will not have dailies, which is fine because that's what my A5 vertical is for. So I'm going to use this as my December plan with me and not my A5 vertical anymore because I'm going to continue using this. And I really am excited to do this. So this one we're going to take out the date. This one we're going to take out the date. December is going to go. I guess I could have left December, but that's okay. We're going to remove it and be okay with it. And now I'm going to go through, and this is the 15th. It's Monday. Sixteenth is Tuesday. 17th, Wednesday. 18th, Thursday. 19th will be Friday. 20th is Saturday. And 21st is Sunday. And then this last week, only one of them has the times, so we can go back through and I can list these if I would like to go down and just make them all on the hourly every other line. And again, we can go through and make these lines as well, just to separate our days. should have gone down 2 more boxes, sorry. So this is something, and I just wanted to show everyone so that you can see it, because it's really cool that we have the ability to make this whatever we need or want. And I am very appreciative to Catherine and her team for making this planner a reality, because how cool is the layout of this planner? And I feel very fortunate that I was able to get this planner on launch day. And I cannot wait for you guys that are waiting for your pre-orders or being able to place an order in general. I'm very, very excited. So now we're going to go through again and we're going to date it. So 22nd is Monday. 23rd is Tuesday. 24th is Wednesday. 25th is Thursday. You can see it went all the way up now. So that is something to note. It will have a different appearance. 26th is Friday. 27th is Saturday. And 28th is Sunday. And then this will start me into January, and I will have that nice first blank page, which I don't know if I told everyone what I plan to use it for, but I will in a second. And this will bring me into the week that I need. So we go from the 28th to the 29th through the 4th. And then I have my daily pages starting January 1st. And I think that's wonderful. And I'm very, very excited. So what I plan to use this page for is my currently inked and being able to rate and decide if I like those pens with that ink together, and having my prompts. Now, I know that Helen from the Coffee Monster Co. is talking about not doing prompts this year, or for 2026. So what I might do is, because I didn't do prompts until this year, and August at that, I might go through like the 2023, 2024, and 2025 prompts and just write them all down and then put them in here, because I don't know if she's going to keep them or not. But I want to put them in here, so I'll do January's from 2024 here and then write them all down. That way when I go through to my daily pages, I can just look back and write down the prompt the way that I want. And I don't really use the numbers on the side of the page like that. I think I've shown my daily pages in this channel once before, so I'll show you a blank one. So you do your prompt at the top here, and then I have this little box, and then I answer my prompt, and then I journal. And that's how I use my daily pages. So this will be a little different, and that's okay. I am okay with that. So, because I'll probably just make the column here and just make it 9 wide and then leave me that, and then I can go down here or something. We'll see. But that's my plan. I do have layouts for the beginning as to what I want to use them for. If you guys are interested, I will be making a complete setup planner for this. But at this time, the thoughts that I'm having are, I'm going to track my periods on this page. I'm going to do favorite moments in pictures, possibly. My poor printer just died, so I was trying to get in touch with Kodak. They're not responding. I'm going to track weather in this one. In my N2, I'm going to track steps on my yearly tracker. My quarterlies, I'm going to do my key. I'm going to have birthdays, anniversaries. I might do like a favorite memory. And then down here, I'm going to do what decorations were used per week and do it that way. And these are going to be habits, and then mood, moon, no spend, that kind of stuff. Which is basically what I used it for already. So, yeah. So that's what I'm looking at doing this week, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will be posting that video at some point. I do have my pen test back here. I'm going to list all my Tombos by color here. I'm going to have a list of my bottle ink with swatches. I'm going to have our dog shot records and our horse shot records. I actually am probably going to do a list of my samples as well, so I'll probably move these up more. But I want to keep track of all of that. And then you have, what do you have? 652 to 671. Well, 672. So you have about 20 blank pages in here at the end, which is really cool. So you can use whatever you want. And I'm really, really excited to use this. So I will show you guys my full setup later, but I just wanted to show you guys what I was planning to do for December. All right, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Bye.